Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of this series where I use facts and research to end silly Godzilla debates. As shown in the title, today we'll be having a head-to-head match between Heisei Godzilla and Showa Godzilla. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and like I said in the last video, please be respectful in the comments. A lot of research go into these videos. Also, if you want to see the research process, check out the live streams. I try and live stream when I can. And show off the research that I do, because some people think I don't do any research at all, so you can watch there. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Heisei Godzilla versus Showa Godzilla. Firstly, I want to say for these Godzillas and all other Godzillas in general, not a single Godzilla is above a multi-planetary threat. The only Godzilla that is a planetary threat is Burning, since he can blow up the entire planet pretty much. The only one above him is basic Showa, since he's the only one who can survive and get into space. No other Godzilla can destroy the world, and no other Godzilla can survive in space. So any claims of, oh, Final War is a solar system level, is complete BS. Also, we will not be talking about Burning Godzilla in this video, since he's kind of a different Godzilla entirely, so just base Heisei versus base Showa. Strength and speed. Both Godzillas have shown great strength and speed in their battles. But which one takes these points? Let's break it down. Heisei Godzilla. Heisei Godzilla has fought a combined 11 monsters. But how did he do in these battles? Let's see. Strength. Heisei Godzilla has shown a few times his sheer strength in combat. How strong exactly is he though? Firstly, being able to lift up King Ghidorah by the tail and slamming him into the ground multiple times. King Ghidorah in this film weighs an outstanding 70,000 metric tons. Heisei Godzilla's other show of strength is when he struggled to do so, but when he was able to pick up Mechagodzilla, who weighs an eye-watering 150,000 metric tons. Speed. I'm not even gonna try and sugarcoat this. He's pretty slow. At least, that's what I thought. Looking at Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, we see Godzilla traveling, granted he was swimming, but we'll just count it anyway, at a speed of about 256 kilometers an hour, or 159 miles an hour, which is already faster than Final War's Godzilla. But how does he hold up to the OG? Showa Godzilla. Showa Godzilla is much smaller than Heisei, but don't let his size fool you. He's got quite a few wins himself. Strength. Buckle up, we have a lot to go through. Showa Godzilla has a huge range of strengths shown on screen. They include throwing King Ghidorah, who weighs 300,000 metric tons. Throwing Mechagodzilla, who weighs 48,000 metric tons. Throwing Hedorah, who weighs 40,000 metric tons. Slamming Ibara, who weighs 23,000 metric tons. Through many kaijus throughout the Zone Fighter series, most of them weighing about 90,000 metric tons. Ripped off Mechagodzilla's head, kicked through the Kylax dome, which even his beam couldn't get through. Speed. I couldn't find a definitive answer for his walking or running, so we'll just use his flight, which comes out at a max speed of Mach 1. Outcome. The winner for strength and speed is Showa Godzilla. Now, don't get me wrong, Heisei was super close to getting strength. But given his low mobility arms, and the amount of times Showa Godzilla has lifted monsters many times his own weight, I have to give this one to Showa. General IQ and battle IQ. Now both Godzillas may be strong, but can either of them outsmart the other? Let's see. Heisei. Heisei doesn't have the greatest show in this category, but I'll still show off what I can. General IQ. Heisei Godzilla doesn't have much to show for this category. However, there is one major thing. That main thing being Heisei being able to show emotion. He shows it when he's upset when Junior is kidnapped, and is also happy once he reunites with him, showing an average level of intelligence. Battle IQ. As I already mentioned, Heisei Godzilla has fought a total 11 kaiju throughout his films. Did he learn anything or improve? He was able to figure out where Space Godzilla was getting his power, but other than that, he acts mostly on an animalistic behavior. Showa Godzilla. Showa Godzilla has fought upwards of 20 kaiju. What does he have to show for it? General IQ. Showa Godzilla, just like Heisei, can show emotion. He can communicate with Anguirus, and he's also able to work together with other monsters and even humans to take out greater threats than himself. Battle IQ. Showa Godzilla has fought a whopping 21 kaiju that I could find online. He has shown that he's able to find the weak points of other kaiju. He is quickly able to figure out how to counter his enemies' attacks. He is shown to attack enemies in places where they can't fight back easily. For example, their tails. Outcome. Who wins the points for IQ? Once again, both points go to Showa Godzilla. Due to the fact that he shows more often that he understands complex problems, he wins General IQ. And also due to the fact that he has fought many more monsters than Heisei, he also wins Battle IQ. Abilities and agility. Oh boy. I'll just tell you now, Heisei's getting slammed in these two categories. Agility. Heisei Godzilla is most likely the least agile Godzilla out there. Besides Shin Godzilla, of course. He does dodge some beams that are said to go faster than light, but I mean, come on. Really? Really? Abilities. For some reason, when I see videos about Heisei Godzilla versus Legendary Godzilla, by the way, Legendary Godzilla slams low to mid diff, I don't care what you say. For some reason, they always say Heisei has more abilities, even though he has very, very few. Said abilities include Atomic Breath, Nuclear Pulse, Amphibianosis, Energy Absorption and Projection, and Psychic Connection. Showa Godzilla. Agility. Showa Godzilla is up there with Final Wars for being the most agile Godzilla. He is also able to dodge beams, able to grab monsters out of the sky, and has shown to be able to quickly dodge punches and other physical attacks from kaiju. Abilities. Showa Godzilla's abilities include Atomic Breath, Magnetism, Speech, Flight, Regeneration, Megaton Punch. And I'm guessing a pulse given that 1954 Godzilla was able to boil thousands of tons of water. Outcome. The winner of both categories again is Showa Godzilla. Next up is durability and stamina. Oh boy. Durability and stamina. Here's a section I know I'll get death threats for. Without further ado, who can fight longer? Heisei Godzilla. Heisei Godzilla is known for his durability and regeneration. But how does he hold up? Let's see. Durability. Heisei Godzilla almost always wins durability points when it comes to versus battles on YouTube. But why is that? Well, some of his examples of durability include the Super X beam. Just for some info, the Super X is an aerial vehicle that is able to reflect Godzilla's beam by 1,000 times. Meaning not only did Godzilla take his own beam times 1,000, but I'm going to assume that it also times by 1,000 the heat of his beam, which is an eye-watering 500,000 degrees Celsius. Meaning that Heisei Godzilla took the heat of 500 million degrees Celsius. He also took the blast of a meteor head-on and didn't have a scratch. However, his durability is very inconsistent, given that he was able to be stabbed by Biolante's thorn. So it's off and on. Stamina. Heisei Godzilla has pretty good stamina, being able to fight for hours and maybe days if he needs to. However, there is one thing that can make him stop instantly. That being his second brain. If this second brain is to be destroyed, he becomes paralyzed. So overall, I would say he has above average stamina, unless of course that brain gets messed with, then he is done for. Showa Godzilla. Showa Godzilla also does well in these categories, but can he keep up with Heisei? Durability. Showa Godzilla, just like Heisei, his durability is kinda inconsistent. He has been shown to be able to take the poisonous powder from Mothra, millions of volts of electricity, venom from Kumanga, and acid from Hedorah. However, he has also been shown to be weaker at times, being able to be cut by Gigan to the point where he bleeds for the first time on film. Stamina. Showa Godzilla has incredible stamina, being able to fight for hours, chase kaiju around the world, and fight multiple monsters at once, as shown in Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, and even Zone Fighter. Outcome. For these categories, we have our first tie. Heisei Godzilla with ease wins durability, and Showa Godzilla takes stamina with flying colors. Atomic Breath. Now we've made it to the final category, Atomic Breath. This is a pretty close matchup. Both Godzilla... Heisei Godzilla wins Atomic Breath. Yeah. So who wins this battle of the ages? All the info and points gathered up, we have a score of 7-2. Our winner is Showa Godzilla. Showa Godzilla walks, or rather flies away, with strength, speed, general IQ, battle IQ, abilities, agility, and stamina. Can't wait for some random 9-year-old who has only watched around 3 slick videos to tell me I should delete my channel or just off myself. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This video took around a week to make, and given that you've watched this far, I'm assuming you might be interested in these kind of videos. So make sure to check out the channel. You might like what you might find. Once again, I hope you all enjoyed. Keep collecting, everybody. Godzilla Guy out. See ya.